Hi. So it's Friday morning. It's actually just a little after 6, so I haven't done my workout yet. But it's because I woke up. I've been awake for a while, so I was just trying to go back to sleep and I couldn't. So I just got up out of bed a little before 6 o'clock. But yesterday. So all I did yesterday, for the most part, was work on getting products done. I'll show you in a second. Um, They're not the best, but at this point, I'm actually short on time to get them done, so I'd rather have something than nothing. I'm thinking maybe over time I can redo them and make them look better. Some of it is practice, but for what I have, it's not terrible. I at least kind of give the idea of what it looks like. So now I'm just trying to fix it in the pictures, but again, something over nothing is better to not have anything at all. So, um, I did just get this marker done. So that way for today, if I have time, I can work on this is kind of the point. Possibly get it done by tomorrow. We'll see. Depends on if I actually feel like doing anything tomorrow. When I come home from work, I don't know yet. But at least that way when the light's out and I have the rays coming in and it creates all these, because there's bars on the window, so it'll bring all these lines on my desk, so that way whenever that happens, then I can kind of work on this and not be affected, because I don't need to record anything right now, because now I'm just doing the coloring phase. Well, I need to grab a acrylic pen so I can put down raindrops of some sort. So I'll have to see what I have. Okay, so I got him done. So I'll need to take a better photo of him later on for a future shorts and whatnot, and to post on DeviantArt. But again, something over nothing. So here's the basic bookmark. Yeah, I didn't cut it right, and even the film, dealing with the film's gonna be a bit of a hassle, but that's okay. Because what this is gonna be is I'm gonna laminate this, so they're supposed to stick together because it's on sticker paper, is what it is. So they'll get laminated together, but yeah, I'll have to do a better job at cutting. But again, it gives you an idea of what it's like. So that way it's double-sided. Here I made a little magnetic bookmark. So again, this is laminated because I had some left over, so I decided to use it. I don't know why this never got cut. That does not make me too happy. So I'll have to play around with that. But this I'll also need to make smaller, but again, it's something. So it folds. That didn't go very well, but it folds. I even managed to go ahead and get 2 of these glued on. Again, it works. So, because I think with everything, maybe with certain things I can have it where it's either lamination or not. But again, so there, because it works, so I'll show it in a book later. Because I also got to take pictures today. That's also why I was trying to hurry up and get things done. But again, it's fine. It's not the best printed, but I didn't want to keep, because with the lamination, I didn't bother to test this because I thought it would work. So yesterday, when I was doing this, I put in a sheet with the lamination on it already, and the printer and then the Cricut did not cut it properly. So I was testing it out on a glossy sticker paper. Same thing happened. So I was like, okay. So what I had to do, which it's a pain in the ass, but I had to get it cut over once, just matte. Then so when it was finished, I just put the lamination on top and then I recut it and it worked just fine. So I'm just going to do that. But again, I don't know why this did not get cut out. So that's kind of an irritation. But also, I'm probably going to have to do some trimming. I mean, this actually doesn't look that bad. It seems like everything's going to have this white on it. So I don't know what that's about. I have the bleed on. So I'm guessing that's something I'm just going to have to cut myself at this point. I don't know. So I did those. Yeah, so I pretty much got the stickers made. Again, it's just for examples. Up here, it's really bad. I don't know what that is. So, but yeah. So those are good. So I did a few of those. So these are the little charms, which I have some casualties but again, it gives you an idea. So I'm gonna have to put the string through later. I also, yeah, so there's that. So again, that's somewhat of what it looks like. I have this satin varnish I might put on here to see what that does as a test. Okay, and then I also made a pin example. So I'm thinking, because that's actually still kind of big, because these are the size of the pins, like they're just regular old pins. I might be able to put it on the back of these guys, like right there in the middle. So I'll have to test it, but I'm gonna glue it on there. So again, it's not perfect, but it gives an example because I had to mess around. So I might have to see if I can find like an acrylic mat I can put in my toaster oven, especially if I only have like a couple of these. Then I don't want to use my whole oven unless I have to, because I might need to for like the 2 minutes, and then, yeah, I don't know. And then I have to flatten them somehow. That's the other problem, is the flattening part. So I'll show you what I did. But yeah, so I need to put the pins on the back. Just, again, for examples, I need to cut the string and like tie it, but it is what it is. Again, something over nothing. So what I have, to me, overall is fine. But here's a satin varnish, so I'm going to play around with that. So I might do like 3 of them and just see if I can get it like hardened. I'm just curious. So now into the Wonder Wasteland. As you can see, I have, because I cleaned up the floor, so now it's all over the floor again. Yeah, so we have this. But what I had done was I had tin foil to kind of keep it flat because of that. Because I have this, which goes at the bottom. Obviously it's dirty, but it's also got an indent, which obviously will not work. So I put it in here. I had to grab the towel and the tongs to pull it out, and then I put this on top, which it really didn't help. So I might have to take the tin foil off, put it on here, and then just do something of that nature. I don't know. So then the last thing I did, which I now realize was a wasted effort, was I made these again. So again, this attempt is actually not that bad. So I cut it wrong up here, but because this is folded over, you can't tell. Again, it's still wrong. So also, he's a little too big, but it's fine because I can't even use these. So that's also just cut very wrong. So, which means that next time I'll need to get a closer cut so that way I can pull that over. So that way this doesn't overhang too bad. But I went to go test these and realized they're too small. So I'm back to the same problem I had before because I was getting ready to cut everything and make a book. Because I have this problem. I'm not rebuying these. So what's going to end up happening? Are these the same size or are they bigger? Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. So these are the same size. Oh, okay. That's fine. So what I'm just going to do is I'm not even going to do like an actual hardback book right now because I'm not buying any more springs until, because I have now over 100 of them. So, I mean, I'll have, how much was in this box? I don't even know. Did I grab the right box? Hold up, that might be the question. Did I grab the right box? Hold on, because I have things like everywhere. I mean, I would like to do the big books, but where the hell is it? Hold on. Not unless they're over there on the floor, which is quite possible. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, because they're over here. Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. I have the correct box here. So, which means that I will go through with these again. It's something over nothing at the moment, and then later on I can do better. So I have these really big ass springs that I can shove into here. I'm actually hoping those fit, so I'll have to play with that later. But that way I can kind of cut down, just cut this to size and be done. Because I'm just going to take a pencil and a ruler that I have over here. And I'll just cut them. Yeah. Again, something over nothing. So I can put these together. Because like overall, like the way I did it, it worked actually. So obviously I just need to get better application and I just have to cut it a little bit better. But now that I have like an official one, I can kind of see what I did wrong. So, and then that way I can fix it. So, but that's what's going to happen. So again, we'll have to play around with it. So I think also on the bottom here, I'm actually going to have more give on the bottom. I think is what I'm also just going to do. But that way I can do that. So the plan is to get this book done probably this morning. So that way it's done, because when I get lines over here, I can't really do much over here anyway because I'm also blinded. So we'll just sit here and do this. And then I will work on the little minis. So I'll get 4 covers of those printed, because I should at least be able to fit at least 4 covers on the thing, which is completely fine. Because then when I do that, we're gonna laminate for the first time. So that's what's in this box. So that was what I did. But I won't touch any of that until after my workout, which will be eventually. Actually, no. I actually might go ahead and make the bigger books first, just because I know that those will take me a little bit longer. And then I will switch over and do the little ones. So, yeah, but I don't have to use a Cricut for those. Honestly, with as frustrated as I've been of not getting anywhere, I'm actually pretty happy with where I'm at right now. So I can't really complain. It's definitely been a lot and it's been a struggle bus, but we're here. So at least I kept my promise of this was the finishing vlog of getting these done and prepared. Because then later today, this afternoon, so because I actually need to also get the hedgehog video together. Maybe I should do that first. I actually probably should just do that first and just start working on that. Just to get them done. So I don't even know what I was saying. But yeah, I'm just glad that at least, because I gotta take pictures and stuff today too, and then I need to finish up the little videos I was making for B-roll later. They're really dumb, but I'm trying. I don't know. This is my first time doing this stuff. So I gotta take pictures and all that good stuff. So I think I actually might just use Onyx Flame just for the book example, just to kind of have. But the little actually I need to do that satin varnish first. So I gotta see what that looks like. So I think I'll just do that. And then, because I might do 1 charm and 1 pin just to kind of see what happens. Because I'm curious. Because it's very textured on top, so it's weird. Oh, but with the pins, what I'm thinking of with the little strings is I do have a silicone mat already, but I use it for food. So I'm wondering if I can try and find like another one at the store. If I could put it in my toaster oven. If it's flat. So I can put it in there and I can use it to bake with. The little shrinks. Because again, I don't know how many I'll have for order wise. Because if I have a whole bunch of them, I can just use an actual pan. And just shove them in there so it's all done together. But the problem is like putting stuff on top to flatten it. That's why I'm like, I have to use like another pan if I'm going to do that. So it's like, which I have a second pan, so it's not a problem. But that's kind of where I'm at. So again, I don't know. But I had casualties, but I'd rather at least practice first before doing anything else, you know? I still use them. So, but, yeah. So I think I'll just do the satin varnish really quick just to try it out. And then I'll work on a little hedgehog video. So that way later on after my workout, if I get done, which I probably will, getting that book stuff done, because I'm like right there at it, then I'll work on my comic pretty much for the rest of the day until I can take pictures and whatnot, I suppose, this early afternoon. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, so I'm just gonna get started because, yeah, I'm just want to clean this up because the good news is that next week I will get rid of all that recycle. So I'm super excited. So it'll get a little bit cleaned up in here, which is nice. Because then I'll have to decide how I'm putting things. So I brought out this 3-bin drawer I had in my bedroom. So I cleaned it out. So I brought it out here so I could put stuff in it. But I'm like, okay, let me get this done first so I can get some stuff out of the way. And then move on from there. So yeah, oh, I didn't even show you. I forgot. I was in the kitchen. I made little magnets too, just as examples again. They're trashy, but it's something. There we go. So I also got little magnets. So they're also laminated. So, but I don't know if they stick. So I'll have to do better. Like, I have a big sheet of the lamination, which is what I'm going to have to use because these are too big. So I'll just have to cut it. But luckily, depending, yeah. So again, it's just for me, so that's why I'm like, I don't really care. But Amazon has sheets, and I think Michael's might still have some, because I do have the one. But that means I'll just have to cut it myself. But I'm wondering if for those, if I should put like a square or something, or a circle. Because I could do a square, like behind it, just to make it like a square magnet versus a die cut, because I don't really know how often I'm going to want to sit there and cut out all of that. Because that was the whole point of the Cricut. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, because I'm like, I guess I could just put it in as like a thicker material maybe. I don't know. Alright, let me just get started on all that stuff so I can move on with my life. Alright, so it's a little bit later now. So I got everything done that I needed to. So the video is up now, my little spring hog. This little dude. I love how he turned out. I think by far he's probably my favorite painting now. Like just him in general, specifically. So next month, his design will be up. Like his little designs, and this will be available. I mean, he's horizontal, so I'll have to see, but I can at least put him on a postcard. I can put him on a poster, but obviously it's gonna be showing like this on the thing. But I can still do that if people want the poster. But, so I still have to, you know, summer, winter, and fall. But at least we're starting with this one, so I love. I think he turned out so good. Like, just the way I did him, honestly, is absolutely just my favorite. And, like, his fur and everything and the quills, I just love it. Obviously, he's also just green, so it's kind of perfect. But I got all the Fire Dragon stuff recorded. I even did like an extra video for Friday, so all I have left to do is kind of just show what's actually on the store, which that'll have to wait till Friday when I get everything uploaded. Because I still need to do the t-shirts, but technically I have time. However, what I'm thinking is I might just wait until I come back, because honestly, that stuff I don't want to touch at the moment. So what I might do is on the store is I might just make them on the store and just kind of show everyone. And then when I come back, I'll make them myself. Or unless I feel like doing it tomorrow. I'll have to see, because that's going to be... I mean, I could do it tomorrow, I suppose. The shirts are washed, like, they're ready to go. I just have to get stuff printed on the paper and iron on, so I'm hoping I can do a one and done. Hopefully it's not too difficult. Because when I did it, the Cricut was not cutting right. Like, it was really wonky, but with, like, the size-wise, I think was perfect for how I was wanting it. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit different compared to what is going to show up on Printify, but I'm like, at least I'll physically have the shirt, so I'm okay with that, so I can kind of wear them, so I'm excited about that. So that's all done. So all the products I needed to made are made. I did say in the video, as like a disclaimer, like, this is prototype, it's not like the official. Obviously, I'm like, this is my first time, like, I gotta have practice, so I'm like, this just gives you an idea of what it looks like, and kind of just talking about some changes I want to make, and like, what my intention was. And obviously in the description, when I get there, I'll put them in there too for the description. So I did that. It is after 3. I think it's almost 4. No, it's almost 3:30. So I have laundry going. So pretty much the rest of the day, the intention is to kind of just work on them. On the comic right here. Like, I've already got this panel started. I'm actually almost done. So I'm pretty much just gonna probably hit this for the rest of the day just because I kind of want to, because next week will be a very heavy admin week because I actually won't even be here. That's why I was like, I have to hurry up and get everything done. I'm like, even if it is like not the best, but I did say like over time when I get more practice in, I'll update everything and I'll make it look better, and I'll probably like do another video of it. And when I put designs up for next month and everything, I'll get more practice in. So I'm like, it's not done, it's just the beginning. So I'm kind of hoping I'll get, I mean, like, even if it's just the t-shirts, I'm kind of hoping the t-shirts people will find funny and they'll want them. Because it's a shirt, you know? So that's why I kind of want to make them. Literally just because I have the supplies. So I'm like, I might as well just make them since I have everything. I'm like, it just makes sense. So that's what I'm going to do. And then, yeah. So, I mean, if they're not that hard, that's what I was going to do. Because I already have 2 other t-shirt ideas ready to go. But I'll wait till next month to upload them in case I can come up with more. Because I only have 4 shirts, so it's like 6 designs now. So I'm like, I'll wait. Let me just do the 4 I have now. Yeah, so maybe tomorrow I'll be in more of a crafty mood and maybe I can sit here and do that. I don't know. I'm not forcing myself to at the moment because I think I just kind of need a break from it since I've been doing with it so much. I'm like, let me just draw. let me color. So that's what I'm currently doing. But yeah, that's gonna be the plan for the rest of the night. So I need to put the thumbnail up for the little hog, and that's pretty much it. So I don't know, yeah, unless I feel like dealing with it later, but I don't know. I mean, I could save it for tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm literally doing is just gonna come home and clean, and then probably nothing else for the rest of the night. So honestly, I could sit here and just work on that stuff, because I'll have about 2 hours that I can get through it, and I'm sure within 2 hours I can have the shirts done, which would actually be really cool if I did. And then Sunday I have to just pack up my car and go, because I won't be back until next Saturday. But that also means everything will be clean, because actually what I did was I actually got all this cleaned up. That was clean, but I had scraps now. So for the most part, that's done. The floor is good. I put everything in there, so this is a little more cleaned up now. This is where I put all the prototypes. So I'm going to make notes eventually, probably when I come back. I could also do it tomorrow too, I suppose. But I'll make notes of things that I would like to change and update. Like, some of these are actually fine. It's just, I have this random ass border, and then this didn't get cut out. So I'm like, I don't understand. Stickers are actually turned out fine, but it's just, they have this random ass border. So that's also what I gotta fix. So I have my little binders, my cinch things, the laminator, I have this. So now I got a little bit of room to kind of work. I have this table, that's actually a chair, but you know, that will need to get put back over here at some point. Those are the boxes, which I won't even touch until I get ordered, because my intention was to have that for like the books, because I do have rigid mailers, but I don't think those will fit. And then, yeah, so then like all this will go away. That's for my brother because his birthday is Tuesday. So that's, and he loves frogs. So I actually got this at Target. So it's like a little toothbrush holder and like, yeah, toothpaste. So I thought that was cute. And then this is also for the toothbrush to kind of put on the thing. I mean, they were both $1, so I said, yeah, makes sense. So that's what I did. And then this is a little diamond painting I did a long time ago. So it's just been sitting here, but I figured I would give it to him because he loves frogs. So, I mean, I like dinosaurs, but you know, it's my favorite. And then I actually opened up my little my thermal laminator thingy, my laminator. This was actually super easy because I read the instructions. It said just turn it on, let it heat up for a minute, and put it through. And I said, oh, okay. And it's cool because I got some little practice laminators so I can make my little books. And then I have actual laminating as well that I got. So as of right now, practice-wise, I'm fine. I mean, if anything, I would have to buy more the hardboard backing, but that won't be for a while, and possibly ink. But I still have a whole box full of all 4 inks, and I still haven't even touched the cyan, but my yellow's like literally out. So when I turn the printer back on, I'll have to do that. But it's also annoying because it's like I have to run the printer through like 4 or 5 times to get the ink correct, because it's really weird because like earlier it was like, even though my stuff was red, it was like doing this and like it was all blue and I was like, what the hell's happening? So I'm like, if I have to run it through every time before I actually use it like 4 or 5 times, it's gonna piss me off because I'm like, that's a lot of ink that's being used. So it's, I don't know, it's just aggravating to me. So not unless I do a strip of some kind or just take a photo, like if someone like, because I would use Google Docs to put that stuff on. So I'm like, not unless I just do that, pick a small photo and just let it run through and just keep putting that same paper in every time. I'm like, I don't know what else to do. But yeah, so other than that, I got all that done. So I'm pretty happy, even though like obviously it's not the best at all with everything, but it's, again, it's something, which I'd prefer to have something over nothing. But so I'm also looking, I know as weird as this is going to sound, I'm actually looking forward to next week for the admin day because of everything I'm going to do. And I've been putting it off because I'm like, well, I have an entire week away at my parents that like I can't even do anything here, like crafty stuff, because I'm not taking all that with me. So I'm going to be bringing stuff to do for art-wise. So I'm probably going to bring this. It's just stuff I don't record. So that's why I'm like, I'm going to bring it. So I'm going to bring them to maybe work on some more. I'm going to work on this so I can get this stuff finished along with these guys. I'm also going to start working on my little ebooks as well so I can start getting those drawings done. So I'm going to be doing a few things. So that's just the kind of stuff I'm bringing to work on because I don't have to record it. I don't have to worry about it. I can just draw and just be fine because the less stuff I have to bring with me, the better. So, and then like tomorrow for work, because I don't have any like current stuff I'm working on, like obviously this comic page, but I have to record that, so I'm not bringing it with me because that's what I'm just going to do today because I actually might get really close to getting done with it, which is fine. And that way tomorrow, if I want to, instead I can work on this some more or whatever. I don't know, maybe I could try and do the shirts. We'll have to see how I feel. I was like, I could just bring them, but no, I have to get them printed and cut, so I don't know about that one. Because I did buy an iron, which I did not have before, now I do, so I kind of want to use it if I'm going to do that. So I'm hoping this works, because if that would be great. But what I'm just going to end up doing is I'm just going to bring coloring books tomorrow, and I'm just going to work on that for the weekend, and literally just just do as little as possible. Even though, like, yeah, I have work still. Like, I still have to do stuff at work, but most of my day is spent doing nothing. So I tend to just kind of watch videos and work emails and answer phone calls as need be. So I gotta have some entertainment for 12 hours. So that's what's going on. But yeah. So I don't know when I'll talk to you next, because to be honest, there's not really much that's going to be happening. Now, tomorrow, if I decide, I'm really wondering if I should spend tomorrow night doing the shirts. I probably should to get some productivity. Okay, maybe I will sit here and work on the shirts tomorrow. So, yeah. But I think other than that, I'm just going to kind of sign off for the day. Just to work on this and not really do anything. And debate if I'm going to make myself dinner, because the last time I ate yesterday was like 11:30, and I had nothing else. I did not have actual food again until like 10:30 today, because I was so busy with that stuff last night. I was hungry, but I was not in the mood to make myself food. So I said, nope, we're going to starve, so I did. It's fine. Fasting doesn't hurt anyone. So that's why I'm like, do I actually want to make myself food? But I bought chicken pot pie, so I might have a pot pie, because that actually sounds kind of good. Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna do that. So that way tomorrow, we'll just do shirt stuff, I suppose, after I get done cleaning. So I need to do that so I can leave, a clean apartment, for next week. When I come back, it won't be so bad. So I won't have to clean when I come back. So that's what I'm gonna do. So that means I will see y'all tomorrow. Hi. So it's now Tuesday. So I'm at my parents', so Sunday was pretty much work and then coming here. And Sunday I was just coloring pictures, so there's nothing really to show there. Yesterday was pretty much just admin all day. and it's because I'm doing my little side ventures. I'm so excited for my little side ventures. Oh my gosh. Like, it's gonna be a lot of, like, upfront work, especially because of everything I have to do, but oh my gosh, I am so excited. So, I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble tomorrow and see if there's any books I can buy, because I have to, like, research specific things and look at stuff. But I'm excited. I can't wait. So, I'm hoping I get it done and started by, like, summer, or maybe, like, at the end or something. I just want to get stuff going. So, but I'm on the track for that. I won't say what it is just yet until I can get there, because I want to get it up and running first, but I will show you all the process when I get that going, and I'm so excited. I also posted my first product making video of the stickers and the magnets, because they're the same thing. So I just posted that. I might start posting that stuff here at the end too, because I also got to post my little green hedgehog painting I did, my little spring hedgehog. So I could make that. Oh yeah, I painted that for my mom. It wasn't really for her, but it was a spontaneous gift because she likes peacocks, and I was like, oh, I'll just give it to you. So there's that. But yeah, it was pretty much just all admin. But when I tell you that's all I literally want to sit here and do, is just look at that stuff. It makes me so excited. Like, I'm just so happy. I'm like, oh, this might be it. This might be my thing. I just can't wait. I'm so excited. But I'm gonna give myself a break, because I was also looking at email stuff yesterday, which I might go back again and do tomorrow, so we'll see, because there's some stuff other planned, because Thursday and Friday, well, Thursday I have an interview for a new position, for a new job at a different place, so we'll see how that goes. If I don't get it, I don't really care, honestly, because I'll probably only be there for a few more months, so that's why I'm like, I don't really care if I get it or not. It doesn't really matter. Only because I'm doing this stuff now. And then I also made a move, so with my tax refund that I got, I put it all in towards stocks, because I already had some going, so I put all of it in there just to kind of help build it up some more. So I'm kind of hoping that I did a smart thing, and I can, because I don't think I own like a full thing of stocks yet, so, or like a stock, I don't think I even own one yet, because the way I have it split up, because I only have like a certain amount going in every month, and it's not a whole bunch, but it's just till you start getting stuff in there until I can build it up more. So I did that. So I was like, I told myself, I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it, and I did it. So I did. So, and it should be approved on, like, it should go through on Thursday, and then probably by the weekend everything will kind of be fixed and like adjusted. So I'm hoping I did good next. I have some stocks with dividends in them, which I'm getting a little bit of dividends, like cents wise. So I'm kind of hoping this will get me a little bit more, because the dividends automatically just get put back into the stocks, which is completely fine. That's actually a smart thing to do. So I'm doing that. Yeah, and then, but yeah, it was literally just admin stuff yesterday. Like, I didn't really do much. Like, I did my workout, like, today I did my workout. We also gotta do the shirts at some point, because I brought that, which maybe tomorrow. Because tomorrow I have to go to the comic store, because I get my Sonic comics that I get, the IDW ones. So I have to pick those up, because I haven't been a couple months, so I'm like, I already know I got a lot waiting. And then also, I'm also going to go to Barnes & Noble to see if I get those books. And then we'll see. I might go into Five and Below. Just to go in Five and Below. We'll see. That's another option. But yeah. So, but now I'm just watching videos, and I'm just going to color for a bit to kind of take a break, because I did my basic research I needed to. Like, I'm using ChatGPT. It's great. Also, I'm just using chat just makes me so excited because of all the information it gives me. That's also why I'm like, oh, I cannot wait. I'm so excited. So, but yeah, I'm just going to stop so I can work on her some more, because I got her and the logo, because I got both the marker done. So I'm going to work on the pencil, and when that's done, I'm going to flip over and work on JoJo. So I can do that. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. But yeah, I also got to work on the shirts at some point, because I got the stuff printed. I had to print it twice because the first one messed up. So I'm also, oh yeah, I also want to buy blank tote bags to put that stuff on. So I might be stopping into Michael's too tomorrow. Or do I just want to do, there's also Hobby Lobby. But I mean, I guess I could travel around tomorrow, because I'm thinking about how I can do it, but I know how I can do it, because Michael's will be my last stop unless I get blank tote bags in Hobby Lobby. Then I'll go to Barnes & Noble and then go home. So we'll see. But I'm excited. So that's what I'm gonna do. But probably sometime, I don't know, I'm just thinking like either maybe tonight or tomorrow I can do the shirts, because then Thursday, Friday we'll be uploading design. Well, I got to delete certain things, and I have to upload my Fire Dragon designs to get that at least going, to get the prototypes up. And that way later on I can, when I get back home, I can try and perfect the items, take better pictures, and get those up. So that's kind of the intention. So that's where we're at. So not a whole lot's happening, but enough is happening. But it's just not here-wise, but on the laptop it is. I'm just so excited. So, but yeah, that's why I'm also like, I also might just stop doing the research for the time being, because I'm at the point where I'm kind of cross-referencing, I suppose, or just kind of seeing where everything like overlaps. Because now I'm like, I kind of want to wait until I can get these books. I gotta read the books to get some information. But I don't know, maybe we'll pick it back up tomorrow or Thursday. I don't know yet. But I'm just kind of glad I'm actually doing this like I wanted to. It just makes me happy. But yeah, so I think I am just gonna start coloring now. And at least working on JoJo and Arlethea. I might at least get the marker done on JoJo. I don't know. Because I still have to finish drawing him out. And then I'll work on other characters. And then go from there. Because I also want to work on the ebook drawings. But I haven't touched those. So I'm like, I kind of want to get these guys done first before I can work on the ebook stuff. So see, I might not even work on the ebook stuff till like either this weekend or next week or something. It's fine. So that's where I'm at. But I'm just excited. So, because just getting it all set up is going to take a while. But I'm just glad I'm looking at it all now. But so I'll probably either continue maybe tonight or tomorrow with it. Just to kind of so I don't burn myself out from it too fast. But again, I'm just so excited. So I'm like, I kind of want to work on it, but I'm like, I also got to work on other stuff at the same time. So it's kind of hard. So, yeah. Yay. But we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I was like, am I going to be brave and pull the camera out tomorrow? Probably not. But if I get anything, I'll do a haul. I know book-wise, because if I don't find anything at Barnes & Noble, I'll have to order off of Amazon. I just want to see what Barnes & Noble has first before I go to Amazon. Because I already saved some books on Amazon, but I just want to see what's there first. So, yeah, I'm just excited. So, but it's gonna be a lot of work, especially because it's just me doing it on top of trying to improve the art business, because that's a failure, and then also having a full-time job, and then basic household needs like food and groceries and cleaning. So, but it's okay. I'm gonna figure it out. Because maybe I'm hoping that when I do this little venture, it'll help me reach my other goals faster. Because obviously the art store will be put on the back burner. I'll only work on it when I have time, because it's not making me anything. It's just taking, so I'm like, it's not that important at the moment. Would I like it to be? Yes. Is it gonna be right now? No. But that's okay. I gotta do what I can with what I have. So maybe in the future I will improve it, because I'm also thinking about like opening up Patreon. I want to do one for art and then one for comics too, so I can do 2 separate ones. So I'm kind of looking at that, because chat gave me some good ideas for that, and just some other stuff here and there. So that's where we're at though. But there's progress, just not ready to show y'all yet. So eventually I will, because I'll include it into this, which I hope will make it more interesting to kind of have 2 different things essentially going on at the same time, because that's exactly what's going to be happening eventually. So we'll see. But yeah, so maybe, either tonight or tomorrow I'll do the shirts before I end the vlog, because tomorrow I gotta end it. I don't know, maybe I'll feel like doing it tonight, I don't know. I probably should, but that's also why I'm like, I kind of want to get the totes to practice on the tote bags. So that's probably what I'll do. I actually might wait until because I'll go kind of early tomorrow, because the comic store, he gets a new shipment in, which I think come around 12. So I'll probably have to go, maybe like around 1 I'll go, so like after lunch, just to make sure he's got them and put them away. And then I'll just go to the stores and then come back. And that'll probably be the first thing I do, is press the totes. So I can make sure, or at least press this stuff, because I have to get practice first. That's why I want the blank tote bags, is to practice. Because I think it would also be fun if I do that well to have some blank tote bags to kind of use. So that's kind of where I'm at. But that's what I'm hoping. Because I know Michael's will definitely have them. But I don't know about Hobby Lobby. But I might go in there anyway. Do I really want to go into Hobby Lobby though? Not really. I probably won't. I'll probably just go to Michael's. We'll just go to the comic store. I'll just do Barnes & Noble and then Michael's. And then we'll come home. And then that's what I'll do. Is I'll work on that stuff. So. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna start working on coloring and such. And then we'll see where we're at. Oh, I hear a dog coming towards me. The other two are, one's behind me, one's underneath the table. And there's one. There's two. And then there's three. They're sweet when they want to be, but other times they're just complete assholes. Oh, they're about to start something. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go start working on this stuff so I can make progress somewhere. So I've been sitting here trying to mess with these words on this. I'm about to rage quit the eye. I wish this stuff stuck, but the problem is I know it's off, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm not dealing with it right now. So maybe I'll come back to this later, but at this moment in time, I don't think so. This is seriously pissing me off, especially because I gotta do all these words. I thought that they were sticky on the back. That's why I was like, oh, okay. They're not sticky. So I don't know if I need to do like one letter at a time. I might have to once I can get it like set up in a good position, because right now it's not happening. So I'm getting very annoyed. So yeah, I'm not. But let me show you. I did go to Barnes & Noble, so let me just show you. So this was not meant to happen, but it was meant to be because I saw it. It's little hedgehogs on a Valentine's Day, and I said, it's hedgehogs. I'm like, I don't have hedgehog Legos yet, so I said, I'm going to. So it's adorable. I'm like, I have to do it. So it was unintentional. So was this. So I got this little how to draw dinosaurs. I have a bunch of these, like dinosaur drawing books, but I figured why not. Plus it came with like little sketch pads, so I thought it was cute. I don't even know what's in here. Let's actually see. Oh yeah, but for the shirts, I'll probably give those another go later. I'm not doing it right now because I have to get this video up soon and I didn't think it was going to be as annoying as it is, but yeah, I'm probably going to rage quit the eye, so I'm very annoyed. Alright, so if I can figure out tattoo. Opened it. There we go. Do you hear that, Marb? Do you hear that? What I got? So you get sharpener, pencil, eraser, sharpener, the blender pen thing. So then we have our lovely little book. Yay. My baby. It's my Stego. That's what we got. And then we have a nice little sketch pad. Yay. The person probably thought I was buying this for a kid, and I said, I also got this dragon journal. So it's just a blank journal, but I love it. And it was $8, so you can never have too many. So it's very pretty, very interesting. It was designed in Great Britain, that's all I know. So I'm not sure who the actual, that's the inside. So I'm not sure who the actual artist is, but very pretty. Alright, so what I also grabbed this random wilderness training manual. I was like, it's $9. I figured it can't hurt. Not that I plan on having anything happen, but I figured it was probably better to at least have something than nothing. Alright, so what I actually went for, and I actually have to go and order the rest of it off of Amazon, which I actually need to do now, so I don't forget, because I have to wait for it to come in. But, so I got like a bunch of gardening books, because this has to do with my little side venture I'm talking about. So I got a complete gardener's guide, which I was looking at, and I thought it was actually like a good place to kind of look at a whole bunch of stuff. There's 3 more books. I think I'm going to order on Amazon for now just to get a start on something, and then later on we'll have to see. I also got Transforming Florida Yards, so this one. So it's just kind of, well, it's kind of help stuff. It's just better for gardening. So I got that. And then I got these regenerative Grower's Guide to Garden Amendments. So it has to deal with like extract ferments, like composting kind of stuff. So I thought that was a good idea. And I think one of these deals with like pesticides too, like organic pesticides that are better. So that's also what I got. So overall, it's pretty good. I wish that I had gotten more, but I was actually going to buy another one. However, it was $40. Amazon has it on sale for $25. So I was like, yes, because it was like 20-something% off. So I was like, I'm just going to order it off of Amazon if it's on sale. Because two of the other books were also on Amazon for the same price as what Barnes & Noble's had them, but they were on sale, and I was like, let's not. It's like a $5 difference. I'm like, I'll just get it off. I'll get it from Barnes & Noble. So that's why I did it. So I'm gonna get those ordered in so I can read those too. Because my little ventures, I gotta do like research and all this other stuff. So I'm like, I need to know exactly what I'm doing, depending on what all I have to get, pretty much to get set up. So that's why I got all that. And then, so all I managed to do was get him drawn and inked because I was watching 65. I've only seen that movie once, so I wanted to watch it again. They had it. So I was watching that. And then this morning I got his marker done. I actually messed up right here because these parts are actually supposed to be blue. I was getting confused. The problem is that this is hard because of her colors and the way I have her, because it's the same colors minus the dark green. So it was difficult to kind of, because they're essentially the blue and the black are switched pretty much. Like they're all switched. So it's just difficult. So yeah, I messed up on that. I didn't realize it until after I started, and I was like, damn it. So I'm hoping I can kind of get that covered up with pencil, but if it's a little bit darker, that's fine. That's where I'm at with that. I got my video up. I did my little shorts of my magnets. So I got that up. So that is good to go. The other one didn't really do a whole lot, which I didn't really think it was going to. So pretty much at some point I'll try and deal with the shirts again. I don't know if I'm going to record it, to be honest, because it's going to be a bitch. Because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. And the eyes are assholes. So, because I really might rage quit the eyes. I wish that they were sticky or like slightly sticky to kind of keep them down, because it's peeling up and it's very annoying because it's all moving. So that's why I'm like, I don't really know what I'm going to do for that. So, yeah. I am going to watch, so for now, I'm just going to stay watching some movies on, some stuff on YouTube. I'm going to work on him, and then probably start getting this together, because this has to go up today. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. And then order my books, so I don't forget, because I'll just have them brought here to my parents' house, and then that way my dad can just bring them to me. That's what I'm just going to do, because I'll be here like next week. So, even if he gets them next week and then he leaves on my desk on Friday night and get them Saturday, which is fine. Just so I can start reading stuff. I gotta educate myself. So that's kind of where we're at. So I'm just gonna leave it there for now. And then we'll see what happens next. Alright, so it's honestly not that much later. I'm just working on little JoJo. So I got his arms done. I got his legs. Now I just gotta do his tail, his body, and all that stuff. And then I'm gonna work on their little designs for the business cards. Because what this is for is this and this are for business cards along with these two. But I also want to do like just my plain character designs to put on the backs of them for like general drawings, because like I want to do like special kind of bust portraits for if you buy like the whole set of something, you get like a special character card. Doesn't matter how many sets you buy, like every set you buy you get one, is kind of what I'm thinking. So I thought that would be kind of a little different. But also with my little drawing book I got, I'm thinking about doing challenges. So I was asking Chad about it. I think that'd be kind of cool if I could do a challenge where like I draw it how they say it and then draw it how I would do it. I think would be interesting. So I'm also looking to that. But I'm pretty much just going to end this here because there's not really anything else going to happen tonight because I'm just going to be doing this and then maybe some admin stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to end it here. So, and then between Thursday and Friday, I have to get the store updated. So that's also what we'll do. So we'll probably start that stuff up tomorrow. But yeah, so I'll end it here. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.